Hello everyone, welcome back to the Roller Coaster Maniac channel, and today I am at a brand new park, which is Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, Kentucky, and they have 5 roller coasters, and let's try to get all of them done in a short amount of time. Let's go. So if you guys don't know, at the time of this being filmed, Kentucky Kingdom is hosting their Pumpkins event, which is happening every October now, because this is a Herschend-owned park, and what Herschend really likes to do is host family-friendly events like this. So it's nice to see this park, from what I've seen on video, improve, especially in the back half of the park, but we'll get to that back half in a little bit. So what I'm doing right now is walking to Lightning Run, but because there is construction on their new for 2026 edition, which is not announced quite yet, we are taking the long way to Lightning Run, which will be my 95th coaster credit. Today I am hitting 100 in the Voyage later tonight at Holiday World, and I cannot wait to get on that. That has been one of my most anticipated coasters, to be honest. I'm so stoked. They also updated the logo. It looks really nice. It's clean. Ride number 1, let me back up for you guys, is Lightning Run, the Chance Rides roller coaster that opened. And this was the headlining attraction for this park once Ed Hart saved it from pretty much death. And this park has just only 1 train ops. It's pretty atrocious from what I've heard. Hopefully it's not as bad as they say, but I don't trust it.
Let me get a ride, man. Well, I'm waiting. Who is ready to ride this?
Just got off of Lightning Run, and I'll talk about that as we're walking, but here is the 2026 edition, which is why there's so much construction ongoing, and I'm excited to see what they announce. I'm not sure what they're going to announce, but it's probably going to be something. Anyway, Lightning Run was okay. I'm underwhelmed a little bit by it, but I'm going to let it warm up and come back before we leave here today. It was really fine, is what I'm going to say. It was definitely not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. I think maybe stronger airtime, and I was stapled, so I didn't really get that. But it was still a good ride. It's still elite in my opinion, just not as elite as I was expecting. And it was a little rougher than I was expecting as well. So yeah, I'll come back and I'll tell you guys my opinion later on. But as it stands right now, I'm not a huge fan of Lightning Run, but I still approve. It's still good. This park is so unique because it's broken up into 2 halves. The front half is just, you know, your average amusement park, and then this into the second half, which is more Dollywood-esque. This has a road in between, which most normal amusement parks do not, but I guess everything in Kentucky is a little different, so they just had to be a little the ordinary. So that's something. This is the new Discovery Meadow area of this park, which is the revamped back half, and it looks very, very nice. I'm impressed, because the videos that I saw of this place beforehand, nothing like it is right now. And here is my 96th coaster credit, Holly Hawk and Roll. Yo, Holly Hawk and Roll might low-key be better than Lightning Run. That sense of speed in the front was something. I've never gotten that. I don't think it was supposed to be running like that. There might have been too much weight on the train, because we flew into the station. But man, that was fun. Whoa, what is this? Let's try. What? Whoops. That's how that works. All right, Kentucky Kingdom is the one train op kingdom. Y'all weren't lying. Every single coaster so far that I've at least seen has one train on the track, which is not bad for their capacity. It's doable, but it's not ideal. Credit number 97, Woodland Run, a Din Corporation's wooden coaster that was just recently retracked by the Gravity Group. And I'm excited because I've never been on a Din before. So let's see how this one is. Woodland Run. I was expecting it to be a lot worse than it really was. I rode in the second to back row, expecting it to obviously be smoother than the actual back row. And man, you get ejector airtime. Oh, I thought that was Woodland Run, my bad. You get ejector airtime on the first drop. You get insane laterals. You get ejector everywhere pretty much on that ride. That is an awesome wooden coaster. I am very impressed by Woodland Run. I was expecting that to feel like Hades, and in reality, it felt more like American Eagle until the final turn, or that ride. It was bad. That was jackhammer and wiggled like B&M. That was not much fun, but I'm still happy that I could come off that ride saying that I didn't get CTE. So very good stuff from Kentucky Kingdom right there, and Gravity Group. We have made it to the official back of the park for my most anticipated coaster in this park, Windchaser, the former Storm Chaser. And I've heard some mixed things about this. I was seeing it and it looked like it was running phenomenally. But I've heard people say that this is one of the worst RMCs that they've been on. But they also say that about Goliath, and it's really not as low tier as they say. So I don't trust y'all enthusiasts, man. All right, I just got off of Windchaser. Jesus, whoever is maintaining this ride, for one, you need to fix the lift hill, because the lift hill is making the choo. It's like stopping and then going, and they're okaying it, but I don't know. Anyway, the whole entire layout, Jesus, dude, it goes and it just flings you out of your seat. This is the most aggressive airtime out of any roller coaster I've ever ridden. And I've been on Magnum. Magnum's airtime is just boom, boom, boom. It's done. This is the entire ride. The first drop is kind of meh. It's all right. Everything else, this is in my top 5. Windchaser. 2 rides after I last talked to you guys, I got another ride, once in the second to back and then another in the very front row. The forces are stronger up in the front, but they're more sustained in the back, and I think that's what I like the most about this ride. It's pretty different front to back, and I appreciate when rides are different in the forces department when you sit in different rows. So that ride right there is, as of right now, my number 2 overall, ahead of Steel Vengeance and Airy Force. That is insane. I love that ride so much. Oh, so good. After Windchaser, I almost said Storm Chasing, sorry Kentucky Kingdom. My mom stopped at these restrooms and she said this is her favorite bathroom that she's ever been in. I'm not sure. I've been in Disney bathrooms. They're alright. No bathroom is going to be perfect. But she said these were absolutely awesome, and I had some of the water. This water, since it's pure, absolutely fantastic. Kentucky Kingdom, you are really putting on a show in Discovery Meadow. And it's really is more of a compliment to Hershend, because they are absolutely going to save this park. They just need a little help on the PR side of things and the advertisements. But if they could keep this up, I really could see this becoming a top tier park in about 5, maybe 10 years. This is an incredible park. You need to get out here if you like roller coasters. A part of the reason why up at the front of the park is clear over by Lightning Run is they moved a lot of flat rides, especially the bigger ones like this guy and a couple other not kiddie coasters, excuse me, kiddie flat rides and whatever. They moved them all back here to free up space up at the front of the park, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do what they did back here, which is reusing and renovating a bunch of things and repainting it, making it look nice and run better and whatever. So it's October and the Halloween event is going on for this park. But it's almost Christmas season for a lot of people, and same for this park. They're setting up stuff for their Christmas event, and it's warm enough here in Kentucky to allow them to open up the park and have a little bit of fun with decorating and everything. So this is a part of their celebration. They open it all up for people to take a little holiday break from school and all their other stuff, work. Their jobs. Nobody likes jobs. I don't either. That's why I'm all the way in Kentucky filming a YouTube video. My 99th roller coaster and park completion, Kentucky Flyer. Let's go. Somebody please correct me if I'm incorrect, but I don't remember seeing videos of a ride like this back here. Like I said, please correct me if I'm wrong, but is this new back here, or is it just not been operating? Please let me know. I forgot to review Kentucky Flyer while I was back there, but Kentucky Flyer is really good. It's not my favorite gravity group because, well, Hades 360 does exist, but it is still one of my favorite wooden coasters, and it's really good. It's still pretty early in the day, so we're gonna walk back so I could get more laps on Windchaser before the crowds fan out a little more. And then once that's done, I believe it's going to be time to head out, unless Lightning Run's line decides to randomly die down, which I don't think is going to happen, sadly. So that one ride on Lightning Run that I got, I believe is going to be my only ride that I ever have on that for a little bit, which stings a little bit, but not too much, because it wasn't that great. This is another one of the rides that they moved from the front of the park back here to free up some room. I really like this. It's a nice spot. All right, final ride on my number 2 overall, Windchaser. Man, I don't want to leave this thing. It's that good. It's so fantastic, but the line's pretty long and the dispatches are decently slow, so I'm gonna head to the front of the park, edit a part of this video, ride Lightning Run, and then dip, because we got some really good night rides to get on, which include the Voyage. Ride number 2 on Lightning Run. Pray to God that I don't get stapled on this ride. Okay, second ride on Lightning Run. That was a great ride that time. That was much better than the last time I went on it. I think what helped is that I, for one, got more room, because last time I was absolutely stapled. I had no way of getting any airtime on that. That felt terrible. And second off, that was running much faster. I was barely getting pulled over the airtime hills. This time I was actually getting yanked over the airtime hills, not just pulled. So yeah, that was absolutely great from Lightning Run. Luckily, for some reason, I thought of Coaster Dash, and he said, get cinnamon bread. And that's what played in my head. Let's get cinnamon bread here at the Bluegrass Bakery. Before you leave a Hershon Park, you cannot not have cinnamon bread. So that's what we're about to do. And then we're gonna head on the road to Holiday World. Woo! Just had some fantastic cinnamon bread. That is probably one of the greatest things that I have ever had. And I wish I was exaggerating, because it's too far from home for me not to have, man. That is so good. I didn't know they had that. That's tucked away in a corner. That's cool. All right, so that does it for today's visit to Kentucky Kingdom. I really hope I can get back here in the very near future. It's such a great park. I'm so impressed. I got undressed by Windchaser. Lightning Run was very bipolar, but needed time to warm up. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you're around the Louisville area, stick around, because I have another vlog coming out in the very near future from Holiday World in Santa Claus, Indiana. So I'll see you guys there, and then back at Great America to finish out the rest of this coaster seasons.